2011. Wow, this day has finally come. May 22nd, 2011. The day we have been anticipating, or our parents have been dreading, or maybe not, since the day we walked into our kindergarten classes. As I think back some 13 years ago, I can picture each and every one of us eager to start our years here at Kindergarten Fair. To think that our years here at CRB have come to an end is unfathomable, but I know, being the class that we are, the class of 2011, we will go into the world and leave our mark. A couple months ago, my mother gave me a sign to hang in my room that said, "Leap fearlessly." Of course, for me, I initially looked at it from a dancer's perspective. But as I was hanging up that sign on my wall, I realized it had a much deeper meaning than the literal one. To leap fearlessly not only means in terms of dancing, but in everyday life. It means to take your chances and not be afraid to believe in yourself and strive for your goals. Our class has leapt fearlessly in so many ways. From the time we were little, we always wanted to be different and have our own individuality. You can probably see that in our decision to wear all white robes today. We worked hard to stay strong as a class and respect one another's opinions. When our class took on a project, we always went all in, like winning window painting for homecoming 3 years in a row, which probably should have been 4, and transforming the Legion into Candyland for prom, even though we did end up moving the castle. Our class has been a part of extracurricular sports teams that led fearlessly into the state level. Our football players made football playoffs for 3 consecutive years, something that has never happened. Our baseball players beat the #1 ranked team in the state and advanced to the semifinals. Our golfers made state 3 years. Our wrestlers placed 3rd at state, Zach Imler 8th, and our cheerleaders placed 2nd. It wasn't just in the sports extracurricular activities that we bounded forward with leaps and strides, but also in our academics as well. Our class was part of a mock trial team that advanced to state this March. If you ask us if we can recall a favorite memory from the experience, you'll probably just hear, "Not today." Our National Honor Society members really impressed everyone with their knowledge and skills, as long as our FFA members. Also, our Fine Arts department really leapt forward with all our performances and plays we took part in, especially Oklahoma, which we could probably still sing since we did go through it a couple hundred times. But it wasn't just our class that leapt fearlessly, it was our teachers as well. We have them to thank for our many accomplishments. They leapt fearlessly into our lives and worked hard to make each and every one of us the best that we could be. They never gave up and devoted so much time into etching around us and finding a diamond deep inside. I know we were a little rowdy at times and maybe hard to deal with, but I want to personally thank each and every teacher for their dedication and commitment to our class for the past 13 years of our lives. I especially want to thank Mr. Schlepp for volunteering to come teach us physics at 7 in the morning this year. I know 7 in the morning wasn't quite the ideal time, but we managed and we really appreciate you teaching us, even if we did spend a lot of time running from potatoes. Perhaps another big thanks should be extended from our class to our family members, especially our parents. Thank you so much for all your guidance and support you shared with us growing up. You taught us right from wrong and have truly made us who we are today. I know I could not have made it through high school without the love of my parents and maybe the help of my brothers and sister. So thank you. Although our class has had some leaps forward, I guess you could say that we still do have our trips and falls once in a while. Perhaps betting on what time Skylar will show up to personal economics every day could fall into that category. Or listening to how Michaela Davis would start her speech one class period before she had to present it. Everyone cramming in that research paper to Mrs. Jepson at the very last minute. And our stunting and cheerleading that maybe didn't end up so well once in a while, Becky Orton. asking Mrs. Hayden every day if it's Jolly Rancher Friday, forgetting Michael Schrank's name on the back of the prom t-shirts, and probably trying to take advantage of our open campus as much as possible. But it is those imperfections that make our class us. I will never forget playing gestures in Mrs. Slater's room, or taking field trips with Mr. Halstead, or hearing Andrew Schnebley describe his meaning of love to us, which surprisingly melted all of our hearts. Jay Carson's random impressions, and watching Daniel Colt make the best films ever. Before we know it, he will be in Hollywood, so get your autograph soon, everyone. Or Mr. Hayden assigning a 5-page paper at the end of class that's due the very next day. Or playing pickleball and PE with Mr. Seidel. Oh, and getting to go first every day in lunch as a senior. But in all reality, class of 2011, we have a beloved guardian angel watching over us. And that guardian angel's name is Casey Daniel Stork. I would like to direct everyone's attention to the flowers located in the center of the stage. These flowers are in loving memory of our classmate, who I know is right here with us today and is watching over us in everything we do. So class of 2011, knowing that we have a guardian angel watching over us, I challenge you to leap fearlessly into the future and explore. Take all opportunities presented and don't sell yourself short. There are no boundaries limiting you to achieve all that you have ever dreamed of. It is now time to take what you have learned here at CRB and transfer it into your future. As Gandhi would say, be the change that you want to see in the world. Leap fearlessly, class of 2011. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today is the day, the last 18 years of our lives. Everything we've worked so hard for, everything we've accomplished, everything we've been through has led us here today. Kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, junior high, high school. It all feels like it happened in a flash. 12 years of school, 18 years of life, and just one day to graduate. It's time to move on. We're leaving behind our parents, our friends, and our teachers, but not without a huge thank you for all they have done for us. Our parents have raised us and influenced us to become who we are today. To all the moms out there, thanks for all the constant support and endless encouragement. And dads, thanks for all the spare cash. Teachers and administration, thank you for educating our minds and supporting us in our times of need. I grew up watching my mom spend countless evening and weekend hours working on things for school. And I know firsthand the amount of effort it takes to do your job, and you all do it so well. I speak straight from the heart when I say that I appreciate all your hard work and dedication. So, if any of you out there have played a part in educating my friends and I, please stand. Now, to my classmates, this is it. This is the day we've been waiting for. We have grown up with each other, we have seen each other succeed, and we have seen each other fail. We have seen each other through the greatest of times and the worst of times. And even though we are here today, celebrating our successes, ready to take the next step in our lives, a part of our hearts is still heavy, knowing that one extremely crazy, yet totally lovable friend and classmate is missing. We all love and miss you, Casey. But we are the class of 2011. I can't tell you how blessed I feel and how much I appreciate growing up with you. I am proud to call every single one of you my friend. We have been a part of each other's lives for the past 13 years, and today, in one single day, we finally move on. As one journey comes to an end, a new one begins. So the question now is what comes next? Some of us might go to college, or some of us to the military, or straight into the workforce. Everyone has to find and follow his or her own path in life. This may be the last time we are here together, but our lives will overlap. The person sitting next to you may be your doctor someday, or your child's teacher. There is no way of telling what we will become in years ahead, or how we will all meet again, but we will. I want to leave my fellow classmates with some advice from Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln once said, "Whatever you are, be a good one." Good luck to you all. Thank you.
Some people to think of a senior class with so few students. As I'm sure many of you are aware, it has even been proposed to our state legislature to close such small schools in Iowa. Likewise for me, this statement is completely unimaginable. It is from my 13 years of attending school in Coon Rapids Fair that I have come to more fully appreciate, respect, and understand the quality of education a student receives from a small school. This is due in large part to what makes a small school like CRB unique from larger schools. The difference in our faculty, opportunities for involvement, and the support we receive from our parents and community. Our faculty is much more than a group of people who hold college degrees. Each one of us sitting here in our cap and gown has had a member of the faculty who has been a friend, a confidant, someone we could go to when we needed to talk, needed advice, or needed support, or simply someone with whom we could share a joke. As students, each one of us was never just a number or a test score, but a child who would someday become a responsible adult. They have helped us to find our special niche, develop our talents, and ultimately guide us to where we are today. We have achieved academic success because of our teachers who have been academically demanding, causing us stress, irritation, and frustration. But we have gained the utmost respect and gratitude for them. We thank everyone who is a part of the Coon Rapids Fair family, the teachers, the administrators, associates, custodians, secretaries, librarians, cooks, nurses, bus drivers, and coaches for going above and beyond in doing their jobs. If you call our academics the meat and potatoes, our activities have definitely been the dessert. Whether it was activity, athletics, speech, music, or various clubs, we have gained invaluable experiences, from developing leadership qualities, being a member of the team, working in groups, performing as individuals, breaking records, establishing friendships, connecting with students outside our district, challenging ourselves at local and state levels, gaining confidence, learning to compromise, striving to reach goals, developing organizational skills, learning from our mistakes, putting team before self, recognizing strengths and weaknesses, accepting strengths and weaknesses, encouraging others, and ultimately getting the privilege to represent ourselves as a crusader. We especially thank our coaches, advisors, directors, and volunteers for their encouragement, guidance, skill training, and at times having confidence in our ability to achieve, even when we lack confidence in ourselves. You have been there for us through the tears and disappointment when we fail to meet our own expectations, but have also been there with praise and happiness during our successes and triumphs. As important as our academic and school environment have been with all of our activities, we know without the support of our parents and the community, none of this would have been possible. We'd like to take this time to thank our parents for your unconditional love and support, your guidance, and the sacrifices you have made to help each one of us. Whether it was making cookies for a Halloween party in elementary school, chaperoning a field trip, or helping us decorate for prom, we owe you a big thank you, which most of us didn't say at the time. Hillary Clinton said, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, our village has been the Coon Rapids Fair community. You have donated your time in our school system, donated money and items to benefit school programs and fundraising efforts, and have been our #1 fans. You are our role models and our support system, and have taught us the importance of giving back to the community and to others. We are very blessed to be a part of this community. I think everyone who has gone to a small school will be able to relate to similar experiences as we, the class of 2011, have received from Coon Rapids Fair High School. We share in an appreciation, respect, and understanding of the gifts small schools give to their students. They are the intangible things like our faculty, activity participation, and sense of community. The diploma my fellow classmates and I will receive today means so much more than just the completion of education, and it's because of all of you. To all of you here today, who have all been a part in some way of the Coon Rapids Fair class of 2011, thank you for being who you have been, so we could each discover who we are meant to be. Thank you.
She is escorted by her mother, Luciana Beduce. I'd also like to recognize the Joe and Cayenne Goebel family. They were willing to let Beatrice join them through the AFS intercultural programs. Bia, as we all know her here at school, is an only child. She is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. She enjoys hanging out with friends, playing handball, making fun of Joe Goebel any chance she gets, and last but not least, being lazy. Bia had the opportunity to be a part of the volleyball, basketball, and golf team. Her most favorable sports experience would have to be playing golf outside in the nice weather. Her favorite American food is ice cream sandwiches. Bia's most favorable moment with the Goebels was when she received an American flag that came straight from Washington, D.C. It had flown in front of the Capitol in recognition of her. When Bia returns home, she plans to attend the University of Sao Paulo and study economics. Bia would like to thank the community of CRB for the warm hospitality and an amazing year. She will never forget the friends and mentors she's met. Thank you.
About their speeches. They were advocating for a small school out here in the heart of corn country as well. Thanks, ladies. Speaking of high-quality individuals, this group of seniors has continued a rich tradition of CRB success in many ways, with outstanding performances in and out of the classroom. Over the past 4 years, this senior class has shown great resolve in meeting their educational responsibilities and the courage and ability to handle the pressures of present-day academics and extracurricular competitions. At the same time, this senior class was learning about the pressures of competition. They also demonstrated great compassion and listened to and cared for each other in times of sadness and tragedy. The good news, seniors, is you have each learned valuable lessons about what it takes to be successful, and you have shown an ability to turn some challenging situations into lifelong learning opportunities. Seniors, if I were to try to mention all your accomplishments today, honor by honor, event by event, we would be here for a long time. But nonetheless, congratulations are the order of the day. So rather quickly, congratulations to the class of 2011 for obtaining many outstanding academic honors, awards, and scholarships. Congratulations to the class of 2011 for sharing wonderful talents with us with your performances at vocal music and instrumental concerts and several musicals and several plays over the years. Congratulations to those seniors who participated in individual or group speech, dessert theater, or who were part of the outstanding mock trial performances. Congratulations to those senior cheerleaders who are selected and awarded state-level honors. Congratulations to those seniors who are committed to our vocational education and FFA program. Congratulations to those seniors who serve in leadership positions on our student council or other student-led activities, or who made presentations to the Board of Education. Thanks, Brittany. Congratulations to those of you who organized fundraisers for those who lost a loved one, or for those families or communities who are in great need. Congratulations to those of you who offered a holiday reading book and shared it with children, or who coached at some of our youth sports camps and clinics, or who shared Say No to Drugs testimonials during Red Ribbon Week. Congratulations to those of you who volunteered a deal reading to students, who helped out at the elementary track meets, or held the American flag side by side with the K-6 students during our Veterans Day event, or shared your Spanish-speaking language abilities with our younger students. And congratulations and thank you to our senior student athletes, as we have witnessed some outstanding individual and team accomplishments over the past 4 years, some we won't soon forget, and maybe some more this summer. Seniors, this is one of those wow days for you. It's also a special day for all of us here. All of us here today have stories to tell and memories to cherish about your class. On a personal note, Jake, Lisa, and I came to this community in the CRB Community School District 13 years ago as well, in 1998. This was the same year many of you were in kindergarten. I was your first elementary principal and taught elementary PE in those years. What happened to those days? What happened to those years? We had some great times in PE classes. Remember working on skipping and galloping and some tumbling skills? Maybe I helped grow a little bit, I'm not sure. Jumping rope, parachute activities. And playing that game I brought that I invented in Newton called Big Bear, Big Bear, Big Bear. I don't know if anybody remembers that. So, as Michaela mentioned earlier, it feels like it all happened in a flash. During our 3 senior speeches early in the ceremony, it was great to hear how our girls speakers took time to recognize and thank not only their parents and families, but our faculty and staff for their dedicated efforts. It surely does take a village to raise a child. It's time now, though, to move from past accomplishments and look forward to the future. I'd like to take the next few minutes today to share with our seniors a brief message centered around the 5 keys to achieving success. These 5 keys to success have been adapted from the book Finish Strong Teen Athlete, authored by Dan Green. The first key to achieving success, of course, is setting goals. Goals are dreams with a deadline. And that was from Frank and Kim Stokes. No, I'm kidding. But definitely they have been a part of your goal-setting process. Seniors' goals are critical. Goals shove you toward your dreams. They nudge you when you feel sluggish. Goals force you to focus moving forward rather than the easy thing to do, which is to watch from the sidelines. I would urge each of you to set specific goals, realistic and achievable goals, and most importantly, goals you believe strongly in. The second key to achieving success is commitment. The quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to their commitment to excellence, regardless of their chosen field of endeavor. This is one of my favorite quotes from the legendary coach, Vince Lombardi. Seniors, you each have God-given talents and unique abilities, and maximizing those talents and abilities is one of life's challenges. Whether you become a teacher, a mechanic, an ag business person, an engineer, a nurse, or a movie star, your goal should be to make the most out of your talents and abilities. The third key to achieving success is to have a purpose. May it be said, when the sun sets on your life, you made a difference. And I think all of you today want to leave here and make a difference in the world.